Hello everyone, I'm Storm Tracker 18 meteorologist Austin Haskins. Happy Halloween everybody. The weather is a lot different this morning than what we woke up to yesterday morning when temperatures were in the 70s. Cold front came through, brought a little bit of rain into the afternoon and evening hours with higher totals to the south and east of Eau Claire. But now we're going to be going even colder yet into today. We're in the 40s to get our day started. Rain is going to be likely throughout the day. It'll be windy as well, and we'll be changing over to a rain-snow mix or even just straight up snow for parts of the area as we get towards the midday hours into the afternoon. Some accumulating snow is possible north and west of Eau Claire. We'll take a look at that. Friday and Saturday, though, we are looking at some nicer conditions. It'll be a little bit on the cooler side Friday, but we're warmer on Saturday. Some spots could get to 60 on Saturday, and then more rain returns Sunday into Tuesday of next week, with temperatures remaining mostly above average. So here's the big picture this morning at about 7 a.m., and you can see area low pressure just southwest of La Crosse, kind of in a triangle between La Crosse, Dubuque, and Mason City, Iowa. North of it is mostly rain still, temperatures in the 40s, 50s, and 60s south of it, but you can see out towards St. Cloud and southwest Minnesota that rain is changing over to some snow. And Futurecast, we'll take a couple looks at that, is going to hint at that happening. So here's 11:30. Most of the area, at least this run of Futurecast, is keeping things dry with just a couple of showers, but showing some snow showers out to the west, and then eventually swinging through the area as we head towards the afternoon hours. The better chances for that will be north of Highway 10 for at least seeing anything snow related. South of there, if you see any precipitation, it'll be all rain and then maybe quieting down by the afternoon hours. This has everything out of here just in time for trick-or-treating this evening, but we'll deal with some colder temperatures and some blustery northerly winds. We'll clear things out a little bit into Friday, and most of Friday looks pretty good with a mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky, though more clouds will filter in as we head into Friday night, showing maybe a stray shower of rain or maybe a snow shower or flurry Friday night, but I think with some dry air in place, likely not going to see any of that. And then into Saturday, things are looking pretty good still, but then clouds will filter back in as we head into Saturday night. So here's another look at Futurecast. And here's 8:30 this morning. It still has a lot of rain across the area. Could be some heavy in spots. But then as we get towards that midday hour, still some rain for most of the area, but it has that rain changing over to a mix west of Highway 25, north of Highway 8. And then eventually you can see some really dark blues showing up, which would potentially indicate the coming down is either a moderate to maybe some heavier bursts of snowfall, with the mix line getting over towards Cornell, Eau Claire, and down to Alma. And this one actually keeps the precipitation around through the evening hours. And here's 9:30 tonight. Still has it over in parts of Clark, Rusk, and Taylor counties, but should be done with by midnight tonight. So again, it looks like the system kind of has slowed down just a little bit, so I do think we're going to maybe have some minor impacts with trick-or-treating. But again, we'll keep you updated on that forecast throughout the day. So additional precipitation through this evening, anywhere from about a tenth to a half inch. Higher end could be upwards of an inch. Again, this is rain, and then any snow melted down to the liquid equivalent would be included with that. And here's my snowfall forecast. And again, this is subject to change because depending on if some drier air moves in and of course where the system tracks, and then of course how heavy can the snow come down. The areas in white, 0 to a half inch, and more than likely that's going to be closer to 0 than it would be a half inch. The areas in light blue, so this will be from Ellsworth to Chautauqua and Ladysmith northwest, a half inch to 2 inches. And the higher chances for that 1 to 2 inch range, I would say it's probably going to be closer to, say, like New Richmond, Clear Lake to Turtle Lake, and even up towards Rice Lake. And then Rice Lake to about New Richmond northwest, the areas in that darker shade of blue, 2 to 4 inches. And the highest confidence for the accumulating snow, Polk County, back towards the cities, and then up into Burnett and Washburn counties, even farther north up into parts of Douglas and Bayfield counties. And there's actually, you can see the counties here in purple. That's where a winter weather advisory is in place from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m., where that is where the best confidence is for some accumulating snow of 1 to 4 inches. But I can't rule out some isolated higher amounts to 6 inches possible. So again, if you're northwest of Rice Lake and northwest of New Richmond, that's where you have the best chance of seeing some accumulating snow with this system. But again, things can change. There are some factors that can maybe either increase or decrease the chance for snow, so we'll keep you updated throughout the day. Now, one other thing, too, we're going to see today, I mentioned this earlier, the winds are going to be rather gusty. They're breezy this morning out of the northeast, but they'll pick up and turn northwesterly. We could have gusts this afternoon, 30 to 40 miles an hour across the area. So in addition to the rain and snow chances and the temperatures dropping into the 30s, it's going to be windy too, so it's going to feel more like the mid to upper 20s in spots by the afternoon, or at least upper 20s, low 30s, that is. Because our high today of 48 is going to be going down. 47 tomorrow, so that's a little bit below our average of 50. Saturday, though, 59. So Saturday is looking to be a pretty nice day. Don't forget, we have daylight savings time Saturday night to Sunday morning. We fall back an hour. Then rain is going to become likely Sunday afternoon through Monday into Tuesday of next week with a couple rounds of rain, and those rounds could bring another half inch to an inch to maybe even an inch and a half to the area during that time frame.